Welcome to Campaign. In this podcast, we're a mix of friends who are here to have some fun and do D&D our way. If you're looking for something that's a little bit on the serious side, it is quite possible that this is not the podcast for you. We are here to have fun. Some of us are some seasoned players, others are kind of new to the game, but regardless, we hope you will enjoy hopping along with us as we set off on our adventure together. In our last episode, we figured out a way to maybe get ourselves a possible Writ of Assistance. Well, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to have to deal with some rats of unusual size. If we could pull it off, we might just get the Writ of Assistance that we need to get through to our ultimate destination, Camp Shimmerlake, where just maybe Seven will find out what happened to his brother, and the other characters will maybe figure out some of their mysteries as well. We'll see what happens on this episode of Campaign. So just hang tight.
Gather your sword and board and get ready for adventure, because it's time for pain. Campaign. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll.
We welcome you back to our unmitigated disaster of a D&D campaign with friends. We asked the question of what happens when we combine a coming-of-age summer camp with D&D and the Dice of Fate. Well, we are going to find that out here yet again. Let's get started. From the murky bottoms of time before time, following a rare mushroom instead of stone, we have Mike playing Guldor Firebeard, the honest-to-goodness Dwarven Druid.
Good evening, everybody.
When this Warforged lays its hands upon thee, you better hope for some divine intervention, because wood and metal still has pain and emotion, especially when there's little squirrels running by. Mike Levine is TR33, the Warforged Paladin.
Hello, my friends.
When tracking is needed across a path that seems lost or an arrow needs to find its target that seems too far away, we look no further than Bridget, our tiefling ranger. Bellith, who hates plants but loves adventure and who would rather pull out her bow than engage in pointless conversation.
Hi.
And I am Michael Height, off-key, ready to rock as always. Whether I have my mandolin or my automaton, I play Seven the Bard. But it's not about me. I'm going to pass it off to our good friend Liam, the DM, and he's about to get us back into action.
Okay. All right. So Glowkindle says, I can't thank you enough. Please follow me to the cellars. And Glowkindle leads you to a hatch in the floor in the main brewing area. He lifts it up, and you can peer into the darkness below. Quick question, just in case you're not familiar with the mechanics or anything. Did anyone either choose to have torches as part of their starting equipment or have access to fire magic?
I have prestidigitation.
Okay, so there are disadvantages to trying to operate in no or dim lighting.
I have a candle.
So
too.
I will say, I will say throughout the walls are, what do you call the wall torch things?
Lanterns? Sconces.
Yeah, sconces. So feel free to light those up as you go, and I'll just if you say you do it, I'll just assume you've been doing it. I won't ask you every time.
Right.
But just if you make mention of it once, that's fine.
I have dark vision, so
perfect.
I don't need to light Seth, but I can light Seth.
I also have dark vision just in case any of you want to go forward and not use a torch. So.
Fantastic. All right. So do you all enter the cellar?
Sure.
Okay. Who's going in first?
I'm going first.
Sounds
Guys,
like a
I got this.
To be honest.
So the wooden stairs creak as you descend into the cool, dry air of the cellar, infused with the smell of beer, but also damp fur. Somewhere in the darkness, you hear scrabbling sounds of the claws on the floorboards, and a faint squeaking noise. So it's difficult to make out the entire area at once. The floor is taken up by barrels of casks and beers. You can see from the light above that there are torches along the wall, unlit torches along the wall. Does anyone light the torches? And
I'd like
give you
to
more description if
press
you
the
do.
digitation.
Yeah, sure. So you're lighting them up. Just as a quick flavor question, does your fire take any certain color?
It has a little bit of green glow initially, and then it goes back to being orange.
Liam, I'm gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff while I'm here, so that
Yes. Fantastic.
I'm anticipating being a couple of months.
Can I give a bardic inspiration to Mike Levine? To Tree? I'm gonna turn to TR 33. Holding my hands and say, "You rock too hard for one hand."
Yes.
So, Levine, I'll say you've probably walked only about this far by the time things happen. Okay. So the only clear area is towards the far side of the cellar, which has a dirt floor littered with stones and workman's tools. You're just able to make, even with the torches, just able to make out the hole in the wall mentioned by Glowkindle as well. And that is, I think this is my laser tool. You guys see where I'm pointing with the laser tool?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's on the far side of the
right
room.
there. Yeah. Okay. Everyone make me a deception check. Oh, sorry, perception check.
You got it.
Okay.
15.
20, not net.
9.
22.
Wait, don't burn the bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, do you want to use the bardic inspiration to?
No, he does not.
No. Save that, my friend. You keep rocking. We certainly are the Benny's Bears of adventuring.
I will not.
All right. So, those of you who rolled above a 10 start noticing the skittering sounds coming closer. Give me one moment, all. While you're doing that, all of you can roll for initiative, except Tree.
Wow, things are happening, huh? Which dice are we going for? Big ones?
16.
It's a silly question. Where is it on the character sheet? Sorry.
Initiative
Right next to
is
your armor class.
Top, middle, like armor class.
Look at him. Sorry. Top, middle. Not the.
Like right under your proficiency bonus.
Oh, I see that. Oh, armor class. Okay, so the initiative +2. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so 18.
Oop, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out if Owlbear's initiative tracker actually.
Oh, schnazzle.
works.
Those barrels have teeth.
Oh, that initiative tracker is not
See
working.
that?
Okay. Bellith.
Gonna go over here up the stairs. See you guys
Or is it
later.
just like being
I'm still
weird?
here.
Okay.
Nope, I'm still here.
Picked a great place to stand.
Hey, how are you doing today, buddy?
Oh, not you over there. Good lord. Mike's like, ooh, a friend. Do you have talk to animals?
I do not have talk to animals. That seems like one of those things I might want to get when I level up.
I hope not me. I got an 18.
I rolled an 18. We both rolled an 18, me and Height.
All right. Who has the higher dexterity?
Plus 15 plus 15.
Dex. I have a 16 dex.
Don't worry, Tree. We're gonna take care of them.
All right. So, believe it or not, the rats rolled a nat 20. I am not even kidding.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Initiative.
I hate
Good
these
thing they're
rats.
friendly, Tree.
Wait.
Yeah,
wait,
really.
Can I talk to them?
Sure.
So, you will be able to. Unfortunately, Tree, you are. Everyone but you has entered a surprise round.
God damn
So
it.
basically, they get to jump on only you, but not everyone else. So basically, everyone will go, and then you go.
Okay.
So effectively, this only had put you last, which is the good news. I will say that if anyone, as an action, wants to alert Tree to the danger, you absolutely can. Okay. Otherwise, he'll remain out of the surprise round for now. All right. So the rats will act first.
I also have, I don't know if this matters, I have reactions opportunity attack. I don't know if that matters.
Okay, so what that means is, I'll quickly explain that real quick. So let's say this rat was right next to you, right? An opportunity attack, attack of opportunity means if this rat tries to leave your attack range, your melee attack range, you get to do a free attack on it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, they see the tree not doing anything, but this guy's gonna come over here.
Friendly, huh?
Guys.
Listen, we could always go with Plan B, buddy.
Guys.
Talking's really working
All
out.
right.
Talking first, if not, the rocks.
So, this rat to the right of Tree is going to try to take a little bite out of his wooden leg there. Tree, what is your AC?
It's 19.
Okay. So it begins to start like trying to nibble your leg, but it can't really, actually break through to the wood. It's just like, and you don't notice at all. That's how like ineffective its like little gnawing is. Even though it's a huge rat, it's literally doing nothing to you.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Guys, I don't think we can talk to
in
these
fact,
rats.
all three giant rats that you have failed to notice are literally gnawing at you, and nothing is happening. In fact,
Liam, did that rat just walk past me?
that rat just walked right up to you. That one we'll get to next.
Okay.
So,
All right. The other one that went up to Lavina.
yeah.
Okay.
So, Levine, in fact, one of the rat's teeth chips on you and breaks.
Yeah. All right.
Still, none to your notice. The rat next to Guldor is going to also try to make an attack here. Does a 12 hit?
Does a 12 hit? I doubt it, but it's possible. It does not.
Okay. So as this rat approaches you and tries to take a bite, what do you do? Like, how do you notice this? Tell me your reaction.
I feel a weird scurrying at my leg. I'm gonna give a little kick with my leg.
All right. So basically, this thing just tried to lunge at you, and it's not just like a little scurrying up your leg. This thing is longer than your arm, and especially so since you're a dwarf, right?
I mean, I've got short arms, but
Yeah. This thing, if it were to like stand up on its hind legs, would certainly reach above your waistline. Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'll swing at it with my quarterstaff at my opportunity. So.
Okay. So this wouldn't be an attack of
Rather
opportunity because you're not trying to leave. But what I'll say is,
Correct.
you certainly notice, and with your nimble legs and using your shillelagh as a little bit of momentum, you definitely dodge out of the way.
Ah,
All right. The rest of the rats just kind of start gearing up and kind of like encircling all of you. These rats over here by the barrels, I'll use my pointer real quick. The ones over here are kind of taking almost like a little bit of cover. They're peeking around the corner. And with that, we have, I believe Bellith is up first.
If I hit this rat, hypothetically, that's standing like either next to or around Tree, is that gonna alert him that there's something on the ground, or would I have to like be like, yo, there's something on the ground?
I will say that if you want to like be like, hey, watch out, Tree, as like you're firing something, I think that would be adequate.
Okay, then I want to do that. I want to go for, if I like click on a rat, will you be able to see it?
Yeah.
Like on.
Yes, I can.
So like this one. Okay, that one
So
specifically.
you're going for a rat that's right below him? Or
Yeah,
south of him?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna go at him with my
Okay,
longbow.
go ahead.
10, 15.
Absolutely. So tell me what you're doing here.
So I like take my longbow like off my back and like with such like ease that I think anybody who's like looking at me is like, she knows how to do something besides sit there and like look like pretty or whatever. Like they wouldn't expect me to like pull it out like I do, like Legolas style, like pull out this bow and just get after it. And I'm just gonna go like straight for like whatever I can hit. Like I don't care if it's the head, body, whatever.
Sure. Tell me how much damage you do.
7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. So your arrow pierces through its beady yellow eyes. It also happens to be the one whose chip has fallen out. So its like face basically falls absolutely flat as it hits the ground, dead.
Someone's been involved in extracurricular activities.
Oh man!
He's napping. Don't worry. It's fine.
With that,
He's fine.
Tree notices for the first time that there are rats here. The first one he notices is a dead rat with an arrow sticking out of it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Ooh, rat on a stick.
We have to kill the
So,
rat, guys.
Tree, as of this, you will now be able to act this round. Bellith, is there anything else you want to do? Move? Any other bonus actions?
I just wanna move
Sure.
back like 5 feet. Like not like quite halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because she's gonna slide down like Legolas.
I think I am going to, I think I'd like to cast Vicious Mockery on the rat that seems to be bothering my new friend Guldor.
All right, click on the one that you're. So the one about
I'd like to
Boulder.
take
Okay.
out my mandolin, get a little strumming going, and give this rat a little taste of his own biting.
Go for it. Tell me how you're doing. How you're being vicious to this rat.
I've heard of big rats. This ain't it. It's time for you to go down, buddy.
Okay. Is Vicious Mockery a saving throw?
It is.
All right.
Time to go back to your hole.
What's your saving throw?
It is a attack save is a Wisdom 13. So it says you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enhancements to the creature. It must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have a disadvantage on the next attack roll before making the end of its next turn.
All right. So this rat failed its saving throw. So tell me what it looks like when a rat dies to your Vicious Mockery.
I think I could picture kind of like running in circles, kind of confused, and then just screeching out loud and falling down on its back with it drooling out with his tongue sticking out, looking over at, hypothetically maybe looking over at a man made of rock and wood.
Very nice.
Oh man, not another one.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I would like to. Can I still make a movement?
Yeah, you can break
actually
up.
gone anywhere yet.
You have let's see, you can move up to 30 feet. So you could have done like 15 feet before your attack and then move another 15 feet after your attack. You get up to 30 feet of movement your entire turn.
So the range is 60 feet, right? So that I didn't actually have to move to do that.
Correct.
So I could kind of get into position for whatever.
Yeah.
And you can't really like ready in action, right? I feel like to get prepared in case a rat tries to jump at me.
You are able to ready an action, but since you use your action, you can no longer ready an action for the turn.
So I just could kind of move. That's about it, right?
Yep, you can move. Or if you have any other bonus actions or skills of that nature, you could.
I think I'm going to get next to Guldor and
Okay.
kind of get a little closer, maybe strengthen numbers.
Okay.
Where's everybody going? I'm just by myself over here.
Don't worry, maybe some of the rats will be nice.
All right. With that,
If we walk away from this with a pet rat, I'm gonna laugh.
all right. So with that, it's gonna be Guldor's turn. I'll say,
All right.
try to get into for everyone. Try to get into the habit of trying to think about what you want to do on your turn, while you're waiting. Have like a main plan A, and then maybe have a backup plan if you can't do that thing.
All right. I'm gonna swing my shillelagh at the rider. So
Go ahead. Roll to hit.
Ooh, that is not gonna hit anything. I'm lucky that I didn't hit 7, so I rolled a 4.
Okay.
Wait, is this one still alive? This one's dead. The one that was near Guldor, is he dead?
The one next to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. That one is dead. Yes. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so
Rewind then.
Guldor is just beating a dead rat. That's pretty wild.
We'll rewind that entire
And I
sequence.
still wasn't even moving.
So I'll say you can still roll for an attack and move whatever you want to do.
with nothing else to attack here, I'm gonna move to here. I don't know how big our.
Is that each one 5 feet?
Yeah, each square is 5 feet.
Like no more than 20 feet.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. There's
I don't
also
see squares. That's why I'm. Oh, there are squares. Never mind. 10, 15, 20. 20. Hang on.
Oh, we lost Levine.
I didn't. 25 feet. 25 feet is not going to be enough to get out of here, so I'm going to move here and. Should I roll again, or should I take my crappy roll?
you can roll again.
Oh, thank goodness. Because that last roll was pretty crappy.
Right. Well, I mean, he
Let's
should have
try
got a
this
bonus for trying to kill a dead rat.
Now that I'm getting a live rat, better. I got a 4 and 5. I got a 9.
A 9 does not hit. So
That's what I figured.
After seeing the rat next to you collapse, you run up to the next nearest rat to tree, shillelagh swinging, and it's a swing and a miss. This thing just clears its head and almost hits tree at that point.
Don't.
Oh, watch out!
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Nope. That's all I got.
Okay. Tree, it is your turn.
Can I see the rats now?
Yes, you can see. You can notice the rats now. Yes.
All right, guys, these things keep biting me. I don't know what this is. I think we have to fight.
Plan B, buddy.
And I'm gonna
Take care of him.
Don't worry. I will defend you guys. I will take out this rat.
At this point, like they're in between, like trying to like lick your leg to like soften it up and trying to nibble it, and just still doing nothing.
I'm gonna take this guy out, and I'm gonna do.
Is that like an attack of opportunity in there?
No, attack opportunity happens when they try to leave your melee attacking range.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Does
take
he get advantage because he's technically now flanking?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage for flanking. Good call. Yeah, anytime you notice things like that and I miss it, just feel free to call it out.
So I just roll a d20.
Yep, you can
now,
roll with
right?
advantage, so that means you're gonna roll twice and take the higher number.
So I rolled a 12 and a 4, so 12.
Okay. So did you roll a flat d20 or did you roll it with an attack in mind? Just to make sure.
I rolled it.
Like, did you click just like a d20 or did you click an attack on your your page?
Oh no, I just clicked the d20.
Okay, so next time click the attack. Next to your attack should be like a plus whatever. What do you get a plus on your roll?
Oh, plus
okay,
3.
Perfect. So, yeah, your higher roll absolutely hits this rat. What are you hitting it with? What are you doing?
All right, so I swing my I grab my warhammer from the back of my my metal stone.
You've gone from being carrying
whatever it
animals
is,
to hitting an animal with a warhammer.
and I just take this hammer and I bring it down right on this thing's face, crushing it.
Yeah, it's brain, bloods, everything gushes out, and like some of the others before, flattens.
Listen, guys, I know I said I wanted to talk to the rats, and I did, but, you know, when I see evil, I just gotta crush it.
Keep crushing, buddy. There's a lot more.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna kind of position myself. I can take a
You
step
can.
here.
That
Can
would
I
not
do
be an
this?
attack of opportunity because you're still within its melee range, so you can move around it.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of position myself more in front of everybody, so maybe they come and attack me rather than you guys.
Okay. All right. With that, it becomes the rats' turns. All right,
Yes, my plan's working.
We got 4 d20s here.
Oh, jeez. I'm about to get chewed up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
That's inspiring.
That is some terrible luck. Okay. So 3 of these on your left here are going to attack or successfully attack. Your leg has been getting soft from all the other rats licking it, and now is the time where the wood starts to splinter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, guys! I don't think we can talk to them anymore!
Let me get my dice here. Okay, so, don't worry. Okay, so altogether, that's going to be 5 damage, as they're all taking a little bit of clumps out of you.
Do I take that out of my hit points?
Yes.
Right.
So you should be going from 12 to 7.
Okay, yep.
And then the last one's going to try to attack Guldor here. 15 to hit. Guldor, I believe that hits. And that's going to be 3 damage to Guldor, who is pushing your shillelagh out of the way and biting your foot.
Ow, ow. Get it off, get it off.
Wooden walking stick.
All right. With that,
Can we talk to each other like while this is going on, or that doesn't really?
yeah. So I'll clarify talking to each other. So you can absolutely on your turn say something quick. Bridget, correct me if I'm wrong. Each round of combat is roughly 6 seconds long. So all this is happening like within the span of like a handful of seconds.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be like, each round or so is about like a minute or something like that altogether. So things are happening real time very fast. So you have limited time to say one quick thing basically on your turn, and then you can take an action. But you can communicate with each other.
Can I? Guys, I want to get these guys to sleep. Can we keep them together?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's keep them together. I got them on me. They're chewing my leg up, man.
So Belle is before me, right?
Is it
It
my
is
turn?
Bella's turn. Yes.
Okay, is there like a sound that these rats would be attracted to that I would know of? That like if they heard it, they'd all go to that area? These rats would be like, oh, I hear that, and like I would go to that area, like if they heard it. Like a bang or like a...
I see. So,
Like a Pied Piper kind of situation?
Not even music, just like if they heard like movement on the
they would just,
floor
like,
or like
jump on
something
an
like
area.
fall, if they would just like
make
go
me
that
an
way.
animal handling check.
Nat 20.
Okay.
God, the rolls from this.
Great dice.
Yeah. You could make a you could make like almost like a hissing gas sound. If you could do that, you could probably scare these rats away.
Okay, I don't even want to scare them away. What I want to do is I want to cast Thaumaturgy and create that sound that they would be attracted to, like, into, like, I'm going to move my person there, but, like, in, like, this corner over here.
Okay.
Like, I want them to all go to, like, that corner.
Cool plan.
Okay. So, what I would imagine is that you kind of almost, like, create, like, the sound maybe here and here. That way they're either going maybe like these directions. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Like these directions, because there's still the hole here, so that there is a possibility that they would just run through the hole.
Okay. Okay, then I want to do it like over here.
So you want the sound to be from here?
From next to the stairs,
Like
where
over,
we walked in.
like next to the stairs, like over here.
Oh, and you're saying you want them to go to the sound? I see. Okay.
Like if there's a sound that
I
would
see.
like attract
I
them.
misunderstood. I thought you were saying like a sound that would they would fear.
Oh, like scare and scatter.
No,
Yeah.
that they'd like come to.
Either way, with your roll, I'll say you can make the sound anywhere, and you want it to be there. That's fine. So I will move all the rats there. However, Guldor, you will get an attack of opportunity on the rat nearest you. And Bridget, do you happen to know off the top of your head if Tree gets an attack of opportunity on all four, or does he get only one per round?
If they all move, he gets one on everyone that moves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you all can make your Guldor and Tree, you can make your attack rolls right now.
Rolled an 11.
11 does not hit, so that one's gonna run over here.
All right. So do I I
roll,
click on
roll?
the?
So with whatever attack you're using, click it 4 times.
Yep. Click it 4 times. Oh no.
Oh,
sorry,
every
that's
one of them is
Levine,
gonna-
Not me. Sorry.
Ooh, I got a 23 on
Okay.
one. A 9 on another. A 17. And an 18.
Beautiful.
That's good.
So you basically are like playing like croquet here, and you knocked a bunch of rats together with your warhammer.
Oh, your carrying of animals knows no bounds.
I'm crying while I'm doing it. No, I'm sorry.
Your tears just what's the word I'm looking for? Just disappear into the river of blood that you just created.
You know what, buddy? Maybe the cuter animals are the ones we'll take care of.
So the rats absolutely run to this area, and they even though they hear a promising sound, they don't find what they're looking for. They see all of their dead little rat comrades around, and they're gonna start booking it for this hole here. Within? Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I have a question. Can they move if it's not their
So I will say,
turn?
so from what I understand from both the DM's guide and for narrative purposes, like you could end the combat with like a flee. I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna have them do a flee here since they were already mid-run anyway.
Got it.
After a few seconds though, you hear a and you hear something being rent in half. Guttural, like
Wait,
a
what now?
body being cut in half.
You.
Like rats that fail get chopped in half? Is that... Can we distinguish what it was that got cut in half? Is there a way to...
You're in this room, you have no idea right now.
Are we out
You
of
are
combat?
out of combat. You guys can, if you guys can just give me 1 second, you can talk amongst yourself, and I'll answer any skill checks and things like that in just a moment. I just have to set something up for the next room.
What do you guys think we should follow them in there? What are you thinking?
I mean, I think I'm gonna follow them, but I want to know like what's on this like table and these
What's in
barrels
this
and
room?
boxes and stuff first.
Yeah,
Yes,
I agree.
sir.
Like I'm investigating like everything.
See if there's any chance of yeah, I like that too. Can I do an Arcana check? Is there anything going on here in this room that seems
Yes.
odd
give
or
me
magical or...
1 second. All right, yes, yeah. So roll for Arcana.
I really like this big dice. Oh, hell yeah. 17.
As far as you can tell from this room, there's nothing of magical note. It appears to be what it is, a room of now dead giant rats mixed in with puddles of beer and tree tears.
And the rats seem like just regular rats that have just gotten, they're just much bigger than
No,
normal?
they're giant rats. If you want to make a separate investigation of the body, you can. But as far as Arcana goes, you notice nothing magical.
Can I make an investigation check of like the room itself, like the stuff in the room?
Yeah, absolutely. And if anyone else wants to make a check, they're more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Sure.
Investigation.
13.
Is investigation the only skill that would give us insight into like what, if this thing's in here, it's something useful, something of interest?
That would be the main one, yeah.
Investigation? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I would say that's the one you would probably go for. Yeah.
10, natural.
All natural.
Okay.
Oh, much better.
19.
20.
There we go.
Oh,
Not a nat 20, but a 20.
dirty 20.
Okay, I like the lava dice much better than the Baldur's Gate dice.
Oh yeah, you got.
All right.
As soon as I switched the dice, I rolled a 19. I'll take that.
So across all checks, by all means, this room is very mundane. It is for its purpose of being a beer cellar.
All right.
Okay then.
By the tables and everything else, there's nothing that.
You see some of the plans for expansion from like the Crombie, Association, but there's nothing else of note here. Just really the plans, tools that were going to be used for knocking down where you seen the hole in the wall.
Can I take
Yeah.
them?
Absolutely. Just make a note of it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and check out the hole in the wall then.
Okay.
Since everything else here seems nice and mundane.
So what I'm going to do is just unfog something real quick.
Oh, nice. What would be the skill that we would be looking to do if we were like trying to peer into the room without being seen, or like want to just see if we could see anything?
Well, investigation is usually like checking stuff out. If you wanted to not be seen, you would have to use stealth.
So stealth would be like you could still like kind of take a peek, but you're trying not to be noticed as stealth.
Yeah. Like if you wanted to not be noticed, you make a stealth check and they make an opposed perception check.
Okay.
All right. Guldor, are you peeking around this wall?
Sure, I'll peek around the wall.
So with the help of Seven and any other supplies you've brought, you're quickly lighting up the surrounding area here.
Sure.
So through the hole in the wall, you can see a dusty stone corridor. Its floor lying around a foot below the cellar where you stand. Over to the left, you can see the start of a staircase collapsed, buried in collapsed masonry, earth and rubble that blocked the way completely. To the right, however, the passage heads around the corner, but on the wall, you can make out what appears to be writing in a clear but glowing gold script. And it's at the end of the wall to your right. To your character's right.
Can I make an Arcana check on that?
I would say if you want to do that, you'd probably have to enter that corridor and get closer to the writing. I'll make a point right now where
I will step in and
the writing is over here. Okay. Is anyone else
Let's
going?
join him. Yeah, let's join him too.
Checking along the way to see if there's anything trap-like along the floor there.
You looking for traps?
I'm not just gonna. I'm gonna look around for traps while I'm going as well.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Perception check. Sure.
And I'm gonna wait till he gets to the other side, like
19.
without being killed.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, the stones were laid to be simply a floor. There's no traps, there's no wires, there's nothing.
Excellent.
You're like, here, take a bite of this.
Excellent. By the way, if it's a stone cutting check, I get extra proficiency. So, alright. It's a dwarf thing.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Where can you just point at how far down the hall is the writing?
It's down where I'm standing, basically. At this point.
Are we close to it?
The writing is right here, about 50 feet from where Bellith is. Because at this point you're still, Orlep, you're probably what, 30 feet-ish away? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25.
About 20 feet
25
away.
from the wall, yeah.
Yep.
So I'll say you can probably make out the writing from there.
All right, I'll make out the writing. Try to make out the writing from here. Then.
Right. So as
I'll make my.
so
Go ahead.
yeah.
I was gonna say knowledge arcana, and then try to decipher the writing also.
So you see, when you get closer, we'll do the Arcana check. I'll read what it says for now, right though. So it says,
Yep.
Dawn breaks with stirring air as sun shines down on the new day fair. Midday blaze bakes earth and grass. The farmer waits for heat to pass. Evening cool brings water, wine, drink and laughter, passing time. Night sees shining, roaring fire as wood and coals burn on the pyre. And this is in gold glowing writing. I'm gonna post this in the Discord as well.
Yeah, please. Okay.
And then Bridget, do you need me to
That'll
post it in the actually the text message chat? Would that be easier?
Yeah, if you
Yep.
can.
The power of technology.
Okay, please let me know when you've all received it. So the picture you don't see yet, but you do see the writing. So again, just pretend that your character are reading this without having seen the picture.
I think I kind of just say to the group, like, what the hell does that mean?
Sun, wind, sun, water, fire. Does that seem like the 4 elements to you guys? It talk about air, then wind, then water, then fire.
Sure.
Oh.
It does have a 4 elements sort of ring to it. I'll agree.
Bellith, let me.
Liam, can I see that like opening? That's like kind of. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh.
No worries. It's take me some time to use the tech tools here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so this is that something on the ground?
He's on the floor.
So
Yep.
Bellith,
It's on the
as you
floor.
peek around the corner, you see on the floor a mosaic depicting a rural scene.
Oh, wait a minute.
And then Guldor, you're doing an Arcana check.
Wait, guys, don't step on
I'll
it.
do an arcana check. No, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
I got
I wasn't planning on it.
I got a 12 on my arcana check.
Okay. So you can tell that this writing that's keeping the script glowing is incredibly old. That's about as much as you can tell from your check.
Okay.
But you see on the second panel, let me just make them visible here. The 2 rats that ran off split in half
Oh hell yeah!
right there.
This feels like Indiana
Are they
Jones.
like dead, split in half?
And they're both, I'll say they're kind of right on top of each other here.
Or are they dead?
They are dead. They are cut in half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just.
Can I try blowing? See, I don't want to step on this, but can I blow air onto the first one? The first tile?
Use the pointer tool, which looks like a teardrop on the side, to show me exactly what you're doing.
So I want to stand not touching this thing safely as ever a person has ever safely walked before. I would like to lean over, but not put my head on it, but just, kind of like, as maybe a student in the United States might be in a chemistry class, and waft air onto this first tile.
Okay,
Blowing.
so I need you to use the pointer tool and show me exactly where you're pinpointing your thing.
Okay, so wait, draw? No, not draw.
It's the teardrop
Select?
shaped
Nope,
one.
not that. Teardrops like we're about to have in our party. So I would like to blow air onto this tile safely where I am. There's,
Oh,
sorry,
all
but
right, yeah.
microphone.
You blow air on it.
Does anything happen?
No.
Sorry, guys, all I got.
You're doing this with prestidigitation or something?
Yes, I'd like to give a little point and shoot.
Okay, like
Blow air onto it.
read me the wording of the spell that just describe for me how much force this air that you're making, just in case.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's not creating enough force to do anything.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to spells. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's so funny how the window changes if you. All right, that means it's kind of ridiculous to say it out loud, but if the window changes dramatically if you make it a little bit smaller or bigger. So prestidigitation is A puff of wind.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I'm going to make a guess and see if anybody agrees with me that, like, we have to step on certain parts of them to get over it, and I'm assuming it's dawn breaks with stirring air. You got to step on the air, then the earth, then the water,
and then earth. I was thinking the same thing.
That is so much smarter than my idea.
and then fire.
Yep, and then fire is
right.
Is actually on the fire.
That's
that's exactly what I was about to say.
I mean, I'm not going to be the first one to go step across it, but like that's my assumption.
And then the land part, and then the water part,
and then the water.
Can you reach out an object and poke it? Like, could your? I want to just say shillelagh once because it's fun to say. That's your shillelagh? Shillelagh?
I have a shillelagh. Absolutely, I have a staff.
So would it be?
I'll poke the air.
Yeah.
I'll poke the air in the first one here.
You're poking the air in the first one?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move. Oh, I gotta make myself move instead of make a laser pointer. I'm gonna move here past sight, and I am going to poke the air.
How much force are you using?
I'll put a pretty decent amount of force.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Excellent.
Don't mind me.
Well, if nothing happens, then
Being a hero.
I'm gonna step over, being careful to step only on the air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing happens.
All right.
All right, I'm following them.
And then once I'm here, I'm gonna press here on the land.
Sure.
With a decent amount of force.
Nothing happens.
I'm gonna step onto the land there. Then.
Fantastic.
Okay. Then I'm gonna press in the next panel. I'm gonna press on the water.
Nothing happens.
And I'm gonna move over onto that.
This feels like. Are we following suit? You going for it?
Tricky part. I'm gonna try to jump, and I'm gonna try to. My shoulder is probably not long enough to touch the fire here, is it? It's 5 feet away. That looks like.
Is that call easy? Can we walk on that naturally?
I will let you make your own determination.
Like, is that an acrobatics check to get to that fire, or can you just, like, can we just get to it?
You should be able to do a jump movement to sort of jump.
Yeah, you can absolutely do a jump movement.
I have skill in acrobatics.
Okay, so when you want to make a high jump into the air, number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Strength.
3 plus your strength modifier to go up in the air, right?
Yep, and jump to a certain spot. Correct. There's the amount of feet.
Can you choose dexterity if that?
But your distance is not is longer than that, isn't it?
Oh, it might be longer. Yes, you're right.
Distance.
I'm thinking the air. Okay.
The vertical distance is
Yes. Let me. Sorry. Move fast. Jumping. Okay. The long jump. Yeah. Make me an athletics check.
An athletics check.
Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at that jump. Go ahead, athletics check.
Okay. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
What does that do?
Guidance gives me an extra 1d4 on an ability check of my choice.
Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, this seems like that would be handy.
I'm choosing my athletics check since I otherwise get a plus 0. All right.
Oh, -1.
I have a -2.
Oh, sweet.
I got a 17.
Okay, you absolutely make it.
My D4.
Yeah, you absolutely make it.
Hooray! And 19. Excellent. So I'm going to be standing right there, and if nothing else happens, I'm going to try to jump over.
Does anything happen when he stands on this?
You made it.
Over to here. Excellent. See, easy peasy.
Who wants to go
I
next?
not get chopped in half like a rat.
Did you walk over the green part, or did you jump over the green part?
I jumped from the water. I stepped to the water down here, and then from the water I jumped up to the fire.
But to get back to the other side, did you just walk across the green part and not get chopped in half?
I jumped over the green part.
Damn it.
I know. Can you do acrobatics instead of does that benefit you at all? Can you choose dexterity over?
I mean, if Liam will let me do acrobatics, that helps.
So are you doing this in a more acrobatical way?
Are you
gonna show? Are you gonna show off right now? Like you absolutely can.
She already shot a rat across the room and killed it in one shot, so I'm gonna say that she can do this.
I mean, like I might as well. Like I could do like a fancy leap.
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Like I'm almost like a ballerina, like right now. That's what's happening.
Black school, what?
Do you like?
Well, I got 12.
Yeah, you absolutely make it to that fire space.
Thank God.
All right, I'm gonna.
Can I jump again?
Yep. Try. I'll say from that point you can make a successful jump out.
Yeah.
Okay, solid.
You're not trying to land anything funky.
All right. I think I'm gonna follow suit. I'm gonna go for acrobatics, my fancy schmanciness. Does prestidigitation take a turn? Can I cast prestidigitation and clean off the rat guts off of Mike first?
Yeah, absolutely.
Feel better, buddy? Let's get rid of that cleanup on aisle 5.
I do, buddy.
All right.
Always got my back.
All right, here we go. That would be 11.
All right, so you.
Oh no.
Land right here.
Oh no.
Oh noes.
Please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, well, it had to happen to one of us, didn't it? Just remember the time I cleaned up the rat guts. All right, plus 2.
Was the DC a 12 though?
The what?
Yeah, DC's 12.
Was the DC a 12? Oh,
DC 12, but no, I got plus 2 dexterity, so whenever I roll, I add 2 to that?
Is it?
Or that's not the saving throw.
Plus 2 to your saving throw, so you should see a separate
saving throws. I got plus 4 to my saving throws.
There you go.
I had plus 4.
Look at you.
Bardic inspiration.
Rolls a nat 1.
Oh my god, thank god. I don't know if this helps or not. That's 8, 9, 12.
Okay, so you basically land with one foot on the fire, and like you're like balancing back and forth, like going back and forth, and you swing your other foot around to land on the fire.
That's how we do it.
All right, guys, it's my turn.
And I'll say from there you can make the quick leap out. Right.
I lean over to 7 and I go graceful.
I kind of was following your lead, so pretty good. It's like the opposite of Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
On your next roll, you do a -4. Burn. We're gonna make a custom spell for you.
I'm sorry, Levine. Did I miss what your roll was?
I'm rolling right
Athletics.
now. Athletics. Do I
Yep, you click
athletics?
on the modifier number next to your athletics skill. So you're gonna go to the skills tab or page or the section, depending on the way you're viewing it, and click the number next to athletics.
Right. Just there it is.
So if I'm looking at, you got it.
Yep. 21.
21.
Oh,
All right.
moly.
Wait, yeah, you like right onto the fire. Like you do it all fancy, and then you make it off.
And I turned to 7 and I go, that was crazy.
Did you expect that? Did you honestly expect that out of him? I mean, come on, let's. That was.
I mean, listen, guys. I'm here to surprise.
Well, listen, you did such a wonderful job with that. Maybe you keep on going with that.
He's beauty, he's tree.
All right, you're back to being called Tree in our books.
So you guys can see the 2 doors, right? Just want to make sure there's hidden. Okay, great. So you see 2 doors, one to your left, one in front of you.
Can I check to see if either of them are unlocked?
Sure. Which one are you going to first?
The one that's closest to me.
It is.
I just want to know if it's unlocked.
So
I don't know.
it's locked. However, the door is warm to the touch.
Hate that. Can I check if the other one's unlocked?
So how are you checking if it's unlocked?
Don't touch the warm door.
I just turn the handle to see if it turns.
Yes.
And
You
if it doesn't
hear
turn, I'm
the
assuming
knob
it's
is so old that you hear a very distinct creak, but it is unlocked.
Okay.
No heat.
Well, one of these doors is unlocked. The other one's probably on fire. So that's your choice, guys.
I say we go for the fire door. Let's make things interesting.
I mean, you just did some savingly, wonderfully jumping roundhouse kick onto the fire. So, who are we to say?
Aren't you like made of wood?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but I don't know really, because I'm kind of half stone. So like,
I don't either.
I may be able to go through fire. Let's test it out.
So I think we're gonna stop here for this episode. Please join us next time as our adventurers jump into more chaos, dealing with traps and rats and maybe doors that seem a little hot to the touch. What's behind the door? Who am I to say? We'll find out next time. Campaign is produced by Mike Levine, Liam McManus, Mike Orla, Bridget Vesio, and me, Michael Height. I edit and mix our show. Our intro voice recording was done by the one and only Coltrane. Music used in this podcast was sourced from Fanatical's 2023 music bundle featuring Dark Fantasy Studio. If you like our show, we hope you'll consider going to our show notes and supporting the show. Doing so helps us put out more shows like this one. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.